Hey guys, happy Friday. I hope you all are having an amazing day. It's nothing like Friday heading towards the weekend. So for me, Fridays are everything to me because it allows me to wind down, and then I look forward to Saturday, and I definitely look forward to Sunday. So to make a long story short, Friday is the best day of the week for me. All right. Monday is so much work to do. Tuesday, same thing. Wednesday, same thing. Thursday, it starts winding down. And Friday, I make it a point that I'm not doing anything. Most times. Sometimes I can't help it, but most times. But anyway, nevertheless, I wanted to come on. You know, I like to come on and do these little chit chats every now and then. And especially for my women who are single and searching and really desire something special or something meaningful with a partner. You know, I like to come on and just have some conversation with you all sometimes because I just want everyone to understand there is a method when it comes to dating, okay? There is a method when it comes to finding someone special, okay? And you know, oftentimes, you know, we have to understand just how men think and what real men want when it all boils down. That's what we have to understand, how men think and what real men want. But I want to come on today and I want to talk about a man being a man of his word, all right? That is super important, okay? A man being a man of his word, all right? If a man tells you something, okay, and he does not follow through on what he told you, that is not a man of his word, okay? Which means that you're not supposed to accept that behavior from a man who is not a man of his word. That is a very important character, a man being a man of his word, okay? So hypothetically speaking, you meet a guy, okay? Or maybe you're actually talking to a guy, all right? And he says to you, hey, what are you doing on Friday? I was thinking maybe we could do lunch. Okay? And you say to him, oh, that sounds good. Definitely, we can do that. And he'd be like, okay, great. So, hey, Friday, we're going to definitely have lunch. All right? You accepted his offer. All right? So, as Friday is approaching, all right, you haven't heard from him. Thursday get here. You haven't heard from him. Now, Friday is here. And you still haven't heard from him. Which means now he done stood you up and he done ghosted you, right? Again, that's a person that is not a man of his word, all right? So when you run into these types of individuals or these types of men, all right, it is very important as a single woman that you do not accept it and that you do not tolerate it and that you do not entertain it, all right? So normally what happens when a dude ghosts you or when a dude stands you up, all right? They disappear for a few days, all right? Then all of a sudden, he starts calling you when he thinks that the storm or whatever he thinks that, however he thinks you're going to react has calmed down, all right? You know, they try to wait a couple of, you know, days or a couple of weeks, you understand, before they return the call. Because, see, a man knows what he's doing, all right? Men know exactly what they're doing, all right? Always know this, all right? Men know exactly what they are doing, all right? When they do things to you, they know what they're doing, all right? So to make a long story short, a man that does not keep his word and he disappears, all right, and, you know, he ghosted you, whatever you want to call it, all right, most likely he's going to wait, you know, a few minutes before calling you back because, again, he know what he done, all right? However, the key to the madness is to not entertain him, all right? Now, I'm not going to say you need to block him, all right? But you're not going to entertain him. You're going to make him work to get another response from you or to get conversation from you, all right? And the only reason I say no need to block as of yet, all right? Because remember, sometimes it just takes that woman, all right, for a man to get it right. You understand what I'm trying to say? And see, oftentimes we could be too quick to block, okay? And it could very well be a very decent guy. He just don't know any better. Or it could be a possibility that this is what he did in the past, all right? So again, he's going to bring that bad behavior over to you because in his mind, I did this in the past, so I should be able to do this over here too, all right? But this is where you make yourself apart from his past situations. You understand? Again, a man ghosting you, a man standing you up is never okay, all right? And it's never supposed to be accepted or tolerated, all right? So when you see a man doing things like that, it is very important that you step up as a woman and be absolutely not, all right? Because again, one thing a man must be, and that is a man of his word, all right? And if you're with a guy and he's not a man of his word, that's a guy that you should not be even entertaining, all right? So you always make room for one mistake, all right? It's always, nobody is perfect, all right? That's just not a thing. Nobody is perfect, all right? But if you are someone that he has a genuine, sincere interest in, he'll get it right, all right? But the first time that he stands you up, you can't be gullible and make him think it's okay. You understand? You got to make him work for another conversation from you, all right? You can't just answer the phone after he have stood you up. Hello? Hell no, all right? You disappear and you don't entertain him and you make him work for another conversation from you, all right? So then when you do have a conversation with him, all right, most likely he's going to bring up the day that he ghosted you, and that's when you, again, let him know, I don't know what you did there, but it's not going to happen here. And if you ever do that again to me, lose my number, okay? It's just that simple, all right? So moving forward, after you tell him that, either he's going to get it right or he's going to just keep being the unethical man that he is, all right? And if you see a situation where he's not getting it right, it's because he doesn't like you enough to get it right, all right? And that's perfectly okay, all right? But at least you let him know, all right? And at least you stood up for yourself to let him know that's not going to be okay with me, all right? So as I like to say, ladies who are single and searching for a meaningful relationship, you cannot accept bad behavior, especially in the beginning, all right? You cannot allow a man to think it is okay to betray you or ghost you or stand you up or say things to you and he does not follow through, all right? That is a character issue, all right? And when a person's character is messed up, that is a very bad person, all right? However, I like to say, nobody's perfect, okay? You have to make room for more mistake because men are going to make mistakes. That's just a part of the dating process. They're going to make mistakes, all right? But like I like to always say, if he likes you enough and if he's genuinely and sincerely want to get to know you or establish something with you, he's going to get it right, all right? But most likely in the beginning, there may be a little static. It's going to be a little static because remember, he's only doing what he's used to doing, all right? So if he did this in past situations, most likely he's going to bring it to the current situation simply because he thinks it's okay because it was okay in his past situations, all right? You cannot establish meaningful, healthy relationships with a man that is not a man of his word, all right? So anytime you see a man saying things to you and not following through with it, okay, that is not a good thing and that is not a good man, all right? Now, I repeat again, one mistake is okay, all right? Once you have addressed it, all right, it should never happen again. But after you address it and it happens again, now you're dealing with a man who has a very shady character, all right? Which means he should not get any more of your time, okay? That's how that go. No more of your time, all right? Because he's not going to cause you nothing but disappointment, all right? So when you see these types of men and their character is flawed, leave that man alone, all right? Because he's not going to do nothing but cause you hurt and pain and disappointment, all right? Now, you know I like to say, my teaching is not for everyone, all right? You got women who go do it their way and do it the way that they want to do it. And I wish you guys the very best of luck, all right? And if that way is working for you, you keep doing you, all right? My content is not for everyone. I like to say that, and I like to remind you all about that, all right? Because again, many of you get offended with common sense, all right? It's like many of you want to celebrate dysfunction. Many of you want to celebrate stupidity. You know, common sense is just not, you know, in your, you know, just not a part of who you are. You understand? And that's perfectly okay. But like I like to say all the time, over here we do nothing but give it 100 real, 100% truth, all right? Also, just giving you the ins and outs about dating and just really learning how to establish meaningful relationship. Some of you it worked for, and some of you it may not work for. I mean, that's perfectly okay. You know, like I like to advise you, you know, there are many platforms, all right? And you have to select the coach or educator or teacher, whoever it may be, that relates to you and your goals. You understand? I'm not for everyone. I like to say that all the time. I'm not for everyone, all right? Hey, if you don't have tough skin or thick skin, or if you're looking for a pacifier, or if you're looking for a bottle, or if you're looking for someone to rub you on the head, that wouldn't be me, all right? Absolutely not. That wouldn't be me, okay? No, I'm going to keep it real with you, as I've said before, because that's the only way I'm able to help you, all right? So I can't help you, again, by lying to you, trying to make you feel good, okay? Because many of you are making so many mistakes, all right? And if I sit up here and try to sugarcoat that, that's not going to help you, all right? If you're not getting the teaching from your family or, you know, members who can really teach you and help you, I'm here to teach. Okay, I'm here to educate. That's what I do, all right? And as an educator and a teacher, we don't give you a pacifier, all right? Because we can't help you that way, all right? We have to make sure that you get it raw and that you receive it raw so that you can make the necessary adjustments in the areas that are needed, all right? Now, like I said before, all men are the same, period, all right? Yeah, they may look different. They may act different, but they think all the same. Trust me on that, all right? So, with that being said, like I said before, some of you are stuck in ways, or you think whatever way that you're doing it, you think it's okay. Just like I read a comment today and someone said, I agree with everything except colorful hair. Where in the hell do you think colorful hair is attractive on a grown woman? How do you see that as okay? All right? And then you want to say you're judging. Everybody is going to judge you when you are a grown woman walking around here with colorful hair. All right? It's just the type of society that we live in. All right? You could be the sweetest person, the kindest person, all right? But walking around here with blue, green, pink, yellow hair, as a grown woman, what do you think people are saying about you to themselves? And I'm going to let you think on that a little bit, okay? What do you think a man is saying to himself about you? Okay? Yeah, think about that a little bit, all right? Whether you care or not, all right? Again, yellow, green, pink, blue, yellow, whatever you want to call it, hair is not attractive on a grown woman. No, it's not. Okay? So again, we're not going to sit here, and I'm not going to sit here and make you think that it is attractive, because it's not. All right? And you can take that however you want to take it. All right? It's not. Okay? It sends a signal that you are super silly. Okay? You're a clown. It's like clownery. You understand what I'm trying to say? How can a person take you serious? Whether it's a man, whether if you're going to apply for a job, people in general, How can a person look at you and you're standing in front of them with green, purple, yellow hair? No, absolutely not. Okay? So, again, but if it's working for you, you keep going. You and your colorful hair. If it's working for you, do you. All right? But overall, it's a no. Whether you like it or not, it's a no. Okay? So, with that being said, that brings me to we have to elevate our mindsets. We have to grow up. We have to grow into respectable young ladies or respectable women. Okay? And that is what's lacking. Respecting yourself. That people will look at you and take you serious. That a man will look at you and take you serious. Don't you know when a man look at you, you like to holler judging and as though, you guys holler this judging out as though, it's like you're trying to silence people about the truth. That's not going to work over here. Okay, it won't work over here. I can tell you now. You could call it judging, whatever you choose to call it. But you're going to hear it straight. And you're going to hear it as a fact because it's facts. All right? You're going to hear it straight. And you're going to hear it raw. All right? Now, if you decide to call it judging, judgmental, you do you. All right? Call it whatever you want. But you will always hear it raw over here. Okay? Whether you like it or not. And like I like to say all the time, truth always sounds judgmental. Okay? Truth is not designed to feel good. All right? Truth is not designed to make you feel amazing. Truth is designed to offend. All right? That's what it's designed to do. Offend you. All right? Because it's truth. All right? And again, this may be over your head, a little bit too much over your head, okay? Because again, nobody's in your circle is telling you the truth. All they're doing is telling you lies. So they got you walking around here looking crazy, all right? Because you have nobody in your inner circle that is telling you the truth. You have nobody in your inner circle that is educating you or teaching you or helping you to develop and become better people or better women or a better person, a respectable woman. Nobody's teaching you that. So when you come across someone who's going to educate you and teach you and inform you, you're offended. So you call it judging, okay? You could call it whatever you want, all right? But you're going to always get the truth over here. Because like I like to say, my platform is designed to educate and to teach, all right? You can take it however you choose to take it, but it's designed to educate and teach. All right? Again, the first core of me is a teacher, all right? And then from there, I'm going to educate you, all right? Because many of you are missing the education and the foundation of really learning how to establish connections with men, all right? Many of you are doing things extremely backwards, all right? So as a result, you're running into the same issue with every single man that you interact with because you're doing things backwards, all right? Many of you are entertaining behavior that is so disrespectful on so many levels, and then you wonder why a man treats you how he treats you. Because you're entertaining behavior that you should have walked away from a long time ago, all right? And a man has totally observed you're just that desperate, you're just that thirsty, you don't have self-respect, you don't have self-esteem, all right? Because again, a man knows exactly what he's doing, all right? So I repeat, when you come on Natalie Clary's platform, whether it's TikTok, YouTube, Instagram, Triller, Facebook, you're gonna always get the truth. Because my platform is designed to help you. Not hurt you, but help you. All right? Now I repeat, I can't help everybody. Because everybody don't want help. And that's perfectly okay. All right? But that is what my platform is designed to do. Is to help you. All right? Because this is a mess out here with dating. It has nothing to do with the men, all right? Yeah, I know men this and men that, all right? But I repeat, it starts with you. It starts with you. A man can only do what you allow him to do, all right? If you want respect, you got to carry yourself in a respectable manner. If you want respect, you don't entertain disrespectful behavior. If you want respect, you got to make sure he understands he must respect you in order to interact with you. You got to know how to communicate with your guy, all right? You got to know how to communicate in a manner that it's appealing, it's attractive, that a man really wants to get to know you more because your communication is so interesting, all right? Like I told you before, lashes, hair to your butt, big butts, that's not going to keep a man, okay? A man would take a mediocre woman who got brains before he take a woman who got long hair to her behind. All right? That's temporary. That is temporary. But when a man wants to grow and really want to establish something meaningful and special with a woman, and he's in a place in his life that he wants to settle down, he's looking for a real woman that can help him be a better man. All right? And that comes with the woman who has substance, okay? Who have more than just big butts, lashes, hair down your behind. Yeah. Much more than that, all right? A woman with substance. That is what is attractive to a man, period. I repeat. My content is not designed for everyone because you can't handle it, all right? And that's okay. But like I like to continue to say, I'm here to educate, teach, inform, and inspire, all right? Whether it hurts or feel good, you will always get the truth over here. Again, I can't help you by lying to you. I can't help you by putting a pacifier in your mouth. I can't help you by sugarcoating things, all right? And I know we have a lot of dysfunction that people are highlighting. You know, if it's dysfunctional or stupid or ignorant, you know, you got platforms that love to highlight that as though that's the way. It's not, okay? It's not, all right? And all of that dysfunction that them people be highlighting, trying to make it like it's an in style, in thing, okay? Just pay attention to them and their relationship, and their relationship status, that is. All right? Yeah. Now, I know we have some women that be like, oh, I don't need a man. I don't want a man. I'm not talking to you. I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to women who really, really desire a meaningful relationship with a guy. All right? So those of you that I don't need a man, I don't want a man, it is all the way about a man. Yeah, it is. It's always about a man on my platform. Always. You'll always hear it. It's always about a man. Because that's what I do. All right? So it'll always be about a man, woman, relationship, couples, love, dating. That's what I do. Okay? That's Natalie Clary's platform. That's what I do. So, with that being said, the topic, I really got off topic, but the main thing I just need my singles to understand, especially my single women and those of you who really, really, you know, is trying to understand this dating thing, and regardless of how crazy and dysfunctional it is out here with the dating, remember, all men think just alike, all right? So I repeat, if a man tells you something, it is very important that that man follow through on what he told you, all right? If he does not follow through on what he told you, that is not a man of his word, and that is a major, major character flaw, all right? And when you see a man who has a pattern of telling you something and don't follow through with what he told you, delete him out of your contact and do not entertain him, all right? That is not going anywhere, all right? That's a man that is full of disappointments, all right? And he will always disappoint you because he has a major character flaw, all right? So I want you all to remember that, take notes about that, and always remember you are a priority, okay? So when you come when you come in contact with a man, all right, you need to make sure he understands you are a priority, all right? So if you see a man that's treating you like an option, all right, you don't entertain that, all right? I repeat, if you see a man calling you once a week, maybe twice, all right, but you don't hear from him consistently, all right? Consistency is the key. Consistency is the key. Remember now, I'm going to say it one more time. Consistency is the key, all right? Relationships are not developed off of inconsistency, all right? If a man is trying to have a relationship with you by being inconsistent, he's trying to create a situationship with you, not a relationship, all right? He's trying to create a situationship, all right? Which means he get with you when he get with you, all right? If you're looking for a meaningful relationship, you don't entertain that, all right? You're looking for a man who contacts you consistently. Every day you hear from this man. Weekends come up, he got some plan. Every day he's trying to get to know you and establish something with you. That's how you build relationships, all right? So if you're seeing a guy and you don't hear from him every day, that's not going nowhere, all right? Unless you're okay with just being in a situationship, all right? But if you're trying to elevate the relationship from dating to commitment to engagement to in marriage, consistency, doing things together, enjoying each other, knowing each other on many levels, not just one level, not surface levels, okay? And that comes with constant, consistent communication with each other. Date nights, frequent visits, spending quality time. That's how you elevate the relationship, all right? So I repeat, you meet a guy and he only wants to see you when it's convenient for him. He's not looking for a relationship. He's looking for a situationship, all right? Which means no need to entertain that if that's not what you're looking for. Okay? So with that being said, as usual, I enjoyed this conversation. I just enjoy talking to you guys and just, making sure you all are hip on game, okay? Because that's what I do. And I just want to make sure you guys, understand this dating thing and just understand, the method of dating and just really understanding how men think and what real men want. With that being said, you guys have a great day. And until next time, Nat Nation, be safe.